Realme 15 Series 5G. 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 Realme 15 Series 5G.
ating lahat. For those who were here during our recognition, of course, of our top partners and distributors, thank you very much for waiting. Hopefully you enjoyed your dinner. I promise you it is worth the wait. And for those who just arrived, I believe dinner is still being served, so you enjoy yourselves because this is going to be a great night for all of us, especially for realme Philippines, as we will unveil the newest realme 15 Series Pro. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests and our valued partners, welcome to the realme 15 Series 5G Grand Launch. The name is Tito Mikey, and again, thank you very much for being here. This evening is a celebration of authenticity in a world that often feels filtered and rehearsed. It speaks to our desire to break free from routine and to truly feel alive, not just in picture-perfect moments, but in the raw, easy and unforgettable moments that shape who we truly are. This is what Live for Real means to realme. It's about capturing life as it unfolds unscripted in full color in its truest form. And now with the arrival of the realme 15 Series 5G, we're bringing you a tool designed exactly for that. A device built not just to keep up with your lifestyle, but to empower you to seize every moment, whether big or small, and of course, keep it real. At the heart of this vision is a leader who has guided realme Philippines with passion and unwavering belief in the power of technology to connect and touch real lives. So without further ado, please join me in giving a warm round of applause to realme Philippines Country Manager, Mr. Jackie Chen.
Good evening, magandang gabi, everyone. Welcome to our dear guests, media friends, and our valued business partners and realme squad. It's an honor to have all of you with us today for our big launch in 2025. On behalf of realme, thank you for the trust and support. To our media friends, content creators, passionate squad, and business partners, your sharing of stories, energy of that inspires, and the collaboration have been driving force behind our success. Together, we have achieved so much, and we can't wait to continue with you to shape what is next. As we close another remarkable year, we are proud to say realme is ready to take customer experience to the next level. From our products to after sales to the campaigns we bring to life. We will continue to grow and continue to bring meaningful technology in the life of Filipinos. Tonight, we have prepared a fun program, and I'm excited for everything that is in store. Thank you once again for your unwavering support and dedication. Let's enjoy the night together and anticipate a brighter future. Now, I would like to invite Amelia to the stage to share the deeper insights on the exciting new additions to the realme families. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you, Jackie, and thank you, everyone. Magandang gabi, good evening, everyone. I'm truly excited to be here tonight to share something special with you all. Since we embraced our new brand philosophy in 2024, Make It Real, realme has committed itself to creating innovations that truly matter and accessible to everyone. And guess what? We have been delivering on that promise over and over. In 2024, we introduced the Realme 12 Series 5G, and it quickly became known as the Portrait Master with its flagship-level 64MP periscope camera, making a real difference in mobile photography. Not long after, the Realme 13 Series 5G stepped up the game with the AI-powered ultra-clear camera, pushing creativity and clarity to the new heights. Most recently, we unveiled the Realme 14 Series 5G, setting a new benchmark with triple clarity in every shot through its triple Sony cameras, Magic Glow triple flash, and industry-leading triple IP ratings. Each of these milestones reflects our core mission to make innovation real and with reach for every Filipino. And now, we take this mission even further. In a world that's often staged, filtered, and polished, realme stands for something different. Live for Real is our commitment to celebrating life as it truly is, raw, authentic, and unscripted. Tonight, we are proud to introduce the Realme 15 series 5G, all built to inspire you to live real in every shot. And that's not all. We are also launching the Realme Watch 5, your perfect companion where adventure meets accuracy. So let's dive in, discover these exciting new products, and make this evening truly memorable. Together, let's make it real. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Amelia, and of course, Sir Jackie. Thank you very much. I know everyone's eager to dive right into these exciting products, sabi nga. So I'll keep this short. I actually had the chance to try the device myself, okay? And I have to say, I was really, really impressed. For someone who creates content for a living, natuwa talaga ako because the photos came out crisp, vibrant, and full of detail. Yan ang mga adjectives na talagang ginagamit ko, guys. Wala akong binabasa. Exactly the kind of shots you'd want to look back on and treasure. And when I first arrived, yung unit nung dumating, it arrived in a sleek black box na may message inviting me to live for real. And inside were tools that encouraged me not just to capture moments, but to create, print, and share my own live for real stories. Because Realme has partnered up with brands that share the same vision to ensure that media, the squad, and content creators like us are really living to the testimony. And they partnered with Hollyland with their Lark A1 wireless mic. I really love this. Nung sinuot ko siya, talagang sobrang dali niyang gamitin for the content creators with its which makes it easy to record crystal clear audio anytime and anywhere. Actually, meron ako dito. Hindi pa nga ito yung pinakamaliit eh. So I'm excited for you guys to try that out. And also, nag-partner up tayo with Fujifilm Instax Philippines and the Instax Mini Link 3. You can transform digital memories into instant prints that you can hold and truly keep. Medyo nostalgic to for the 90s kids, for the titos, and for aesthetic content. Bagay na bagay to. Of course, Realme shared these PR kits with content creators. Sino nakatanggap ng mga PR kits from Realme? Yon, I'm sure natuwa din kayo. And even members from our community. So they too could share better stories with their audiences while embracing the spirit of living for real. Okay? So tayo yung makikipagkwentuhan muna. Okay? Speaking of that, syempre, let's hear a first-hand experience. Joining us is our media friend from PhilStar, Sir JV Fernandez. Palapakan naman si Sir JV. Okay. Sir JV, tayo ka naman para nakikita naman yung napaka-ding mong fit. Tsaka nakagwapuhan natin. Sayo mo, sir, sa mga nandito ngayon for the Realme Grand Launch. What can you say?
I'm really excited to be here. No? So, I just recently got back from Germany at IFA. It's the largest consumer and dealer tech show in the entire world. No?
Yeah.
So I was there for a whole week. And alam mo, it was my second time. And knowing the floor, so just to give you an idea how big the floor is, it's like walking from uptown to High Street.
Okay.
No? So that's how big it is. So automatic 20,000 steps na yan sa watch mo. And I think I was looking for a camera at that time that I could use to capture like the entire show, right? A very versatile camera, but also a phone that had a lot of battery life.
Yeah.
The funny thing was, I had super prepared for this. Power bank,
Power
everything.
bank, lahat.
When I took the taxi going to the show, I forgot the power bank. And I realized, shucks, paano to? Baka mawalan ako ng battery.
Yeah. Especially when you're traveling, nakaka-anxious yun.
But using this, 7,000 milliamps, siguro after 6 hours of filming, video, and photos, and I was using also the mic, diba?
Yeah,
Kasi
the
nga,
mic, yeah.
The Holyland mic. siguro wala pang 50%
Talaga?
nawala.
Pwede pa ulit the next day?
Yeah, so battery. So I was doing content for like maybe 5-6 hours straight.
Anong experience mo with the video and the photos?
You can actually just check it out. Check the Facebook page
Ayun.
of Philippine Star.
Galing, no? Makikita
and
natin
our
yung-
review is also out on philstartech.com. It's really
Ayun.
Yeah.
We'll talk about
10
that.
thumbs up. No, 15
Talaga.
thumbs up. Kasi 15, di
thumbs
ba?
up. Tama yung galing. Ang ganda nun. Wordplay siya doon. Pero Sir JV, sobrang ganda. It's really great to hear from you. How can you, kumbaga, in comparison with the past phones ng Realme, ano yung mga talagang napansin mong ini-level up nila?
I've been using this number series since the 11. So 11 to 15 nagagamit ko na. Number one, the battery life has really improved, and the zoom, number two, no? I really like the curved screen, no?
no?
For me, underrated to eh. Because there are times, let's say when I'm editing an article or looking at an Excel spreadsheet, and I have to like pinch on the right or the left side. Yung minsan you're highlighting
Yeah.
text, pero sobrang laki ng thumb mo, di mo ma-highlight kasi nga hindi curved yung screen eh. So I'm glad this thing comes with it.
Yeah. And personally, the aesthetic, yung likod, sobrang ganda.
talaga.
Nilagyan mo ng
Yeah,
casing
ito.
sa'yo, pero parang
So may light na siya, naka-on yung light lagi.
Oo,
Hindi nawawalan
tama.
ng battery yan.
Tama,
Diba?
tama. Thank you very much, Sir JV.
Thank you
It's
so
great
much.
to hear na-experience mo, of course, in Germany,
welcome.
yung ating Realme 15 Series 5G. And to really show you what it means, thank you, sir. Thank you very much, Sir JV. And to really show you what it means to live for real, we've invited 3 special guests tonight. 2 of them have already taken the phone with them abroad, like Sir JV. One is a professional photographer who puts it to the test in his craft, and of course, the star of the night, the Realme 15 Pro 5G. I've been hyped to hear real stories about this phone. So let's bring out our special guests. Please welcome Miss Charlene San Pedro, Doc Z, and Stephen Cappuccino. Ay, nandyan na pala kayo.
Yes.
Intro ko pa, nandyan na pala sila. Okay, what's up guys? How are you guys? How are you tonight? And welcome sa ating special night for Realme.
Actually, we're good. Super excited for the launch nitong ating bagong phone. Diba?
How about Doc Z? How are you and how excited are you for the people na wala pang hawak na 15?
Para sa akin, talagang dapat silang ma-excite kasi nung ginamit ko to, ang solid.
Talaga. Miss Charlene, how are you?
Sobrang saya kasi actually isa kami sa mga unang masiswerteng nakapag-test out agad, hindi pa nare-release. Actually, ngayon pa lang. So, ayun, excited kami para masubukan nyo kasi ang ganda talaga ng camera.
Yun. Siyempre, for content creators,
Yes.
camera, very, very important. So, we're talking about the new Realme 15 Pro 5G. And you guys had the chance to use it in real life sa mga lifestyle ninyo na siyempre iba-iba naman tayong lahat, di ba? So, let's dive right into it. Charlene and Doc Z, kayo yung in the past month na nakapag-travel kayo, nadala ninyo yung phone natin. And Japan and London, tama ba? Japan and London, di ba? Kung saan nadala. Germany, Japan, and London. Okay, meron ba bang iba kayo napuntahan recently?
Wala po. Wala naman po kami napuntahan kasi puro yung sa London, yun kay Doc Z. Nagpunta kami for Blackpink concert and then Japan work trip. Pero dala namin to.
Yun. So, na-experience rin sa concert, which is very important also, di ba? Kasi when you take photos, videos, parang memories. How was that experience sa concert nyo dinala?
Actually, hindi sa concert. Dinala ko to sa mga iba't ibang places sa London, like Painted Hall, ganyan. Sobrang, etong phone lang na to nakapagbigay ng justice sa mga magagandang views sa London.
Totoo.
Yeah.
Kumbaga,
Nakuha niya yung talagang, kung ano yung nakikita ng mata ko, yun yung nakukuha niya.
kumbaga yung followers mo, parang kasama
Yeah.
mo with
Yes.
your photos, di ba? So what made you snap those moments in London? Talaga bang, was it your first time there?
Yeah.
Yeah, so talagang, syempre,
Oo.
ipon ka ng photos.
Sabi ko nga, bawat lakad ko sa London, kahit anong street doon, parang Instagrammable. So as a tita, Tito Mikey, alam kong alam mo yan, na parang as a tita, gusto ko masnap lahat ng memories, lahat ng nakikita ng mata ko, para may babalikan akong memories. And every time na nakaka-capture to ng, every time na nakakakita ako ng street, ito yung ginagamit ko pang capture and sobrang ganda ng detail, kita lahat, very vibrant ng picture. And yun nga, sinasabi ko, na talagang kung ano yung nakikita ng mata ko, yun yung nakikita ng camera. Siya
Tsaka-
yung nagbibigay ng justice talaga.
So talagang pag nag-turista mode ka, maganda na may dala kang phone. And of
yes.
course, you also talked about how pag tito-tita ka na, parang lahat ng nakita mo, kailangan mong picturean, di ba? Kailangan mong mauwi at mapakita sa mga followers mo, sa friends mo. Kaya importante din yung battery life. Pinag-usapan din natin yan kanina. Pero agree na agree ako dyan. I'm sure maraming nakaka-relate dyan. Because lalo na ngayon, ang raming gustong mag-travel because it's one of the ways to relax, di ba? And live life to the fullest. Nasa travel era tayo ngayon. How about you, Charlene? How was your experience in Japan? And also, how was the experience of bringing the phone with you?
So ayun, kanina nga I mentioned na dinala ko to for a work trip. Kaya yung mga photos na pinost ko sa Instagram, puro OOTD. Nahiya ako kasi nung nakita ko yung photos niya, sobrang ganda. Mga view sa bath, view sa painted hall, mga pinuntahan namin. Sabi ko, bakit hindi mo man lang sinabi sa akin na, ayan yung mga photos sa UK. Pero ito yung sa Japan, may pagkain, may mukha ko, puro mukha ko. Pero ayun, maganda yung camera talaga. As in, na-try ko din siya na naka 4K 60 FPS
Grabe,
sa
no?
video. Kaya sobrang upgrade talaga siya. Lalo na sa mga gusto mag-OOTD or mahilig mag-fit checks, ganyan. Ayun.
Sino ba mahilig mag-fit check dito? Pero kitang-kita na nag-level up yung mga OOTD post mo right there, oh.
Yes.
Kitang-kita, tsaka yung background, talagang kitang-kita yung detail, even
Ang linis, ang ganda ng kulay.
I'm sure, ayan o, nadala mo pa pala sa Disneyland. So siguradong talagang mamamaximize and I'm sure everybody's very excited for you guys to try it out as well sa mga next work trip ninyo. Ayan, so para sa mga titos and sissies na nanonood sa atin, tip from Charlene, if you want to level up your OOTD like she did, at napag-iisipan ko na rin, gumamit kayo ng Realme 15 Pro 5G. Stephen, I also saw your photos. Kanina nagkwentuhan tayo. Curious lang ako if talagang smartphone yung gamit mo dyan. Kasi alam mo naman, sanay kami na gumagamit ka ng mga professional camera. So minsan pag nagpo-post ka, nag-a-assume kami na professional camera yung gamit mo. So if you look at Stephen's photos, mapapaisip ka kung smartphone pa ba yung gamit nito or yung mga quality ng photos mo kitang-kita. What can you say about it and how was the experience?
Well, yes, actually, it's the Realme 15 Pro 5G. Alam nyo, sobrang dali lang mag-shoot niyan eh, di ba? If you have this phone, just pull it out of your pocket and then focus dun sa subject and then take a photo. Ayun, tapos let the phone do its magic. Diba? Usually, I take my Pro gear with me. Pero for this one, I think, di ba? This phone nailed it.
Oh, no? Hindi mo na kailangan dalhin yung katakot-takot mong gear
Ayun
to
nga.
take photos like this. I mean, I'm sure you guys see what we see, di ba? Kita nyo naman, it's amazing to think na galing sa smartphone to. And for, again, titos and titas na gusto ang haters ko kasi I love using good cameras, pero yung ayusin mo pa yung settings, hindi naman ako marunong nun, so paano mo ayusin yung lighting, ganyan. So it's great to hear from you na professional, na parang ano ka lang, ang tawag mo dun, shoot lang ng shoot.
Yes.
Aim and shoot lang, parang gano'n, di ba? Focus lang. So, what was that? As a professional photographer na may mga, I'm sure may mga professional photographers din dito. How was it like na, kumbaga, how can you compare yung settings ng mga magagandang camera
Okay,
na nagugulat ka,
siguro-
kaya din ng...
I would just give a tip siguro when it terms to shooting a subject. Very crucial yung lighting. Di ba? As always, etong mga to kasi syempre we shot that in a controlled lighting.
Ano to,
kasi,
bro?
Sorry, kamay ito nung nag-assist sa akin. So,
Wow.
meron kaming honey.
Galing.
Tapos sabi ko, gusto kong kunan yung honey dripping sa kamay. So, ayan. Captured naman yun. Pero ito, this was shot against window lang.
Window
So,
lang
it's
yan?
natural light.
Wow.
Natural light, yes.
Parang may studio pa eh, di ba?
Oo.
Galing. Ang ganda, ang ganda. So more than just great photos and good quality videos, this phone's really built for real life. Let's talk about naman yung mga how it kept up with your everyday grind. Di ba? Let's talk about the battery. Charlene, dala mo sa Japan, sabi nga natin, and you put the phone to the test. Did you have to bring a power bank? Like sabi nga ni Sir JV kanina, syempre, you were taking outdoor photos, nag-Disney ka, umikot ka. How was the battery life?
Ayun, minaximize ko talaga yung battery. Like, nagsuscroll ako sa lahat ng social media platform. Siyempre, kahit work trip, dapat nagtatrabaho ka pa din. Kailangan nagsasagot ka pa rin ng inquiries and all. Ginamit namin sa maps para hindi kami maligaw. Pero wala talaga. As in, super light ng dala ko sa bag kasi hindi ko na kailangan magdala ng power bank. Kasi meron siyang 7,000 mAh. Sobrang laki. Hindi pa naubos yung battery ko, nasa hotel na ako.
Totoo. And again, nakaka-anxious yun, especially when you're out of the country. Nagta-travel kayo, mauubusan ka na. But at the same time, may trabaho ka. Tapos gusto mo pa mag-picture, di ba? And it's funny because you said, ang laki ng battery, ang lakas ng battery, pero sobrang nipis ng phone. Di ba? So talagang perfectly done ito for realme. And that's very, very relatable. Siyempre, ikot ng ikot pag maraming dala. Di ba, Doc Z? Ikot ng ikot pag maraming dala sa Germany.
Ay, nako talaga. Lalo na ako, kapag nag-out of country trip, gusto ko, maliit lang yung bag ko.
True.
So, saktong-sakto siya, hindi siya hassle dalhin. Talagang kasya talaga siya sa bag ko kahit maliliit yung bags ko. So, maraming energy, maraming space pang shopping. And nandun na lahat eh. Ang aesthetic ng design, ang slim, ang ganda, pwede rin pang isama sa OOTD, sabi nga ni Charlene.
Tama
Ayun.
nga naman. And also for the guys naman na ayaw naman natin nagdadala, yung mga guys na ayaw nagdadala ng bag, like me, sobrang perfect siya sa back pocket. As in, hindi mapapansin na nandun. And syempre, pag OOTD nga, relate tayo dyan. Stephen, ikaw naman, have you tried charging the phone? Kasi nagulat ako when I first tried it out, when I charged it, sobrang bilis. Sobrang bilis, like literal, kaka-charge ko lang. Tapos may ginawa lang ako saglit, tapos magugulat ka pagbalik mo, fully charged na. Parang ang bilis ng charge. Anong tingin mo doon? Nagulat ka ba? Napansin mo ba yon?
Actually, sobrang game changer siya eh. Di ba? Pwede ko masabi na bago pa lumamig yung kape mo, fully charged na siya. Ayun.
Hindi mo pa nauubos yung kape mo, no?
Hindi pa.
Hindi pa nauubos.
Di ba? Ganun siya kabilis, ganun siya ka-powerful.
And for people who are always on the go, sometimes, di ba, yung mabilisan lang, kailangan ko lang mag-charge, tas alis na ulit ako. So very, very perfect again for real-life moments and may chance ka to just capture each moment para naman maaalala mo sila, di ba? Yan, gustong-gusto natin yan. And at the end of the day, it's really about the memories we make and collect, di ba? So let's talk about your most live for real moment with the phone. Let's start with Charlene. If you had to choose your favorite photo sa mga pinakita natin kanina, ano yung pinaka-kumbaga na appreciate mo yung camera ng Realme?
Pinaka na-appreciate ko yung nandun ako.
Ganyan ang content creator. Ganyan ang
yung
influencer.
nandun ako, kasi for me, malalaman mo talaga na maganda yung isang camera kapag talaga may subject din naman. Well, lahat naman ng photos may subject. Pero makikita mo yung ganda ng camera, yun yung basehan ko eh, kung maganda ako. Yung ganun.
Yun yung basehan. Kapag maganda ako, maganda yung camera.
Maganda talaga. Kahit video, kahit photo. Maganda siya. Siyempre, maganda yun. Kung, mababalikan mo yung mga memories kapag magaganda yung photos mo, di ba?
That's true. Ang ganda ng OOTD mo, ang ganda pa ng kuha. Marunong pa pumosing, di ba? Very candid looking. Di ba? Parang hindi mo nakita yung camera, di ba?
Kunyari, ganito lang yan eh. Oh, lakad ka kunyari.
Lakad ka kunyari.
Ganyan,
Ganun-ganun ka na lang ba?
Ganito lang,
Ayan, di ba?
Pero ang ganda, di ba? Dahil yan sa real
Yan, di ba? So ang ganda ng resulta, perfect for your Instagram posts, di ba? Facebook, aesthetic for your carousel posts. Tsaka ang ganda rin niya for mirror shots. Na-experience ko rin yun. Doc Z, how about you? If you had to tell your followers about a story, about a photo, what would it be? Ito, ang ganda ng mga sayo.
Ayan. Ito talaga. Yung pumunta kami sa Painted Hall sa London, ito talaga yung pagpasok ko pa lang, kinikilabutan na ako kasi sobrang ganda talaga nung lugar. And hindi siya nakuha ng mga SLR. Pero nung ito yung ginamit ko, yan yung naging resulta. And yun nga, dun ko nasabi na, hala, yung Realme 15 Pro 5G lang yung nakakuha nung kung ano yung naramdaman ko, kung ano yung kulay, kung ano talaga yung nakita ko, yung na-feel ko doon, siya yung nakakuha. And eto kasing picture na to, ang tawag dyan is Triumph of Peace and Liberty over Tyranny. So, grabe talaga.
Galing, no?
Nasa roof yan eh. Pinaint siya sa roof. So, ayun. Being in England kasi, part siya ng dream destination ko. So talagang every time na nakakakita ko ng places doon, pinipicturan ko. Kaya quantum leap din talaga na I'm taking the photo na gamit ang Realme 15 Pro 5G.
Oo, no? Kasi
Yes.
nga, you can relive the feeling. Yun naman ang importante,
Yes,
di ba?
yes.
Maramdaman mo ulit yung naramdaman mo when you were there. And also, mararamdaman din namin. Because, just so you guys know, na-stretch pa nga tong photo na to eh. Kasi syempre, nilagay natin sa big screen. So, can you imagine na lang pag nasa phone mo lang yan, kung gaano ka-detalyado yan, especially pag mga ganyang paintings. Diba? Very, very ma-appreciate mo yung details with that. So, narinig niyo yun guys, if you want to level up the quality of your photos, mag-Realme 15 Pro 5G na kayo. And Stephen, as a pro, ikaw nga ang professional photographer dito, bakit mo masasabi na this phone is for everyone else? Yung mga normal na nilalang lang po kami, hindi po kami professional photographer, pero paano mo nasabing kaya din namin yung mga ganyang shots?
Actually, it makes capturing a photo so simple, di ba? Even candid shots. Uy, meron pala ako dyan.
Oh, man, hindi mga photos mo gaganda oh.
So,
Paano to?
Okay, this one, I shot it sa, siguro para may bubbles, I
Wow.
used parang carbonated water or even soft drinks, you can do that. Yeah, and then good lighting lang. There.
Diba? So kahit kami na hindi mo kami pro, kaya din namin gawin to.
Oo.
Diba? Ang nakikita ko dito, parang pang-commercial na tong mga to.
Actually, pwede, di ba? Ayun, dito natin masasabi na this phone makes you look like a pro without even trying. Di ba?
Galing. Sympathy yan, no? Saan to?
Okay. Ito ata, if I'm not mistaken, pag-google na lang po, parang Mount Arayat siya. Pwede ko sanang sabihin na Japan eh. Pero, ayan.
May
Mount
mga
Arayat
Pinoy,
siya.
may mga Pinoy brand sa baba eh. So baka
Oo nga
hindi
eh.
papasan Japan.
Oo. Pero this is my view sa condo.
Yeah.
Sa may QC.
And I also want to say, yung colors ng fruits natin, ramdam na
yes.
ramdam talaga.
Diba?
Lively.
Sobrang vibrant
Yeah.
at saka sobrang crisp. Yun.
Ayan, there you have it, guys. Di ba? Palakpakan naman natin ang ating special guests. And of course, their photos na pinakita sa atin just to excite us more about the Realme 15 Pro 5G. Real moments, real stories, all captured by this special new phone from Realme. With its cameras, powerhouse processor, battery, and charging, it can let you keep up with life. And it really is made for those who want to live for real. Big thank you to Charlene, Doxy, and Stephen for sharing their experiences. Thank you very much sa inyo, please. And for everyone here today, don't forget to explore our experiential booths right outside sa foyer area natin. Each one is designed to show you how Realme 15 Series Pro 5G helps you truly live for real. From the iconic Realme 15 arch at the entrance to the showcase areas in partnership with Holly Haland and Fujifilm, there's so much to see and experience. Capture memories at the photo tunnel and take home your very own Instax photo card. Strike a pose at the 0.6 photo booth or go all out at the 360 video booth, all powered by the Realme 15 Series 5G. Okay, may photo op lang tayo with our special guests as we will go down to Thank you very much again to our special guests. And before we deep dive into the phone specs, let's hear a real-world perspective. Joining us is another one of our media friends from Gadget Philippines, Mr. Gian Viterbo. Palakpakan natin si Sir Gian. Yan. To share his experience capturing photos and videos with the Realme 15 Pro 5G. Sir,
Hello,
dahil
sir.
mong
Yeah.
fans ah. Dahil mong fans.
Good evening first to all of you. Hello?
Parang may mga tatlo kang fans. Malakas lang yung mga boses. Pero,
Yung isang yun, birthday niya.
happy birthday!
to Ramon Ronquillo.
Happy
Yes.
birthday. Happy birthday, sir. Thank you. You're spending your birthday with us. May grand launch pa ng Realme. Sir, how was the experience using the phone, the new phone? When did you get it? Saan mo na siya nadala? Ano na yung mga nagamit mo with it?
So far, I've been using it for about 2 weeks now. So, saktong-sakto because this one is actually made for content creators. So, sakto sa labas, there's Fujifilm, there's Hollyland. And the first thing I actually tried on this device is really how would a content creator appreciate this kind of phone? And I did appreciate it The first thing I did is I tried the Holyland A1, large
Galing,
A1.
no?
Sinaksak ko siya, and lo and behold, gumana siya on the native application. Some Android phones, it would not work sometimes. So,
Mabilis.
kailangan ka po gumamit ng isa pang third-party application for the microphone to work. And it worked. No? And other than that, it works 4K 60 on both cameras, the front and the back. So if you're a TikToker, you're into live selling. No? So saktong-sakto yan. And there's one more thing I'd like to show you. May mga features siya na sobrang tucked in inside na hindi mo makikita. For example, if I shake this, lalabas yung... So, yung una hindi mo siya malalaman eh. And then,
Mapapansin mo na lang,
Mapapansin mo na lang, uy, lumos. Di ba? Jim Claude actually of Realme told me about this and I was really surprised.
Yan yung mga bagay na talagang pinag-isipan nila how it can be perfect for anyone's lifestyle. And
Exactly,
of course,
yeah.
Diba? Thank you very much, Sir Gian.
Thank you.
Sobrang solid. Palakpakan naman natin si Sir Gian. Nasaan yung fans mo? Ba't nawala? Ayun, palakpakan naman natin si Sir Gian. Again, happy birthday, sir. Thank you very much, Sir Gian. Kita nyo naman, again, real-life experiences with our media friend, Sir Gian. And of course, those are just a few of many reasons. I mean, kulang pa ba tayo ng mga rason kung bakit napakaganda nitong Realme 15 Pro 5G. Pero sige, bakit siya stand out? But here's the best part. It's not alone, di ba? Completing the powerful lineup, we also have the Realme 15 5G and the Realme 15T 5G. And with that, kasi marami na tayong kailangan malaman, di ba? Na excited na tayo, intrigued na tayo, at curious na tayo. To walk us through these exciting products in detail, let's all welcome Realme's product marketing lead, Sir Jim Gayo.
Thank you, Mikey. And good evening, everyone, once more to each and everyone in this hall and at this event. I'll start by saying a few words. What Amelia, Mikey, and all of our guests have been saying, the Realme 15 Series 5G is here to enable people from all walks of life to truly live for real. Now, smartphone cameras nowadays have allowed us to capture real moments in real time and in their truest or real form. But it's not just about photos, it's also about videos. So with that in mind, the Realme 15 Pro 5G now houses triple 50 megapixel AI cameras, all of which are able to capture high-resolution shots at any time of any day, and with a lot of flexibility. You have your main rear camera that uses a Sony IMX896 sensor, and this is paired with OIS, meant for night photography and for portraits. Then comes its ultra-wide lens for a wider perspective. And finally, the front-facing camera for those intimate shots and personal portraits. Now, the coolest thing about them, though, is their capacity to record 4K video at 60 frames per second. This means high-resolution video and consistent high frame rates across content that you guys will create. And if lighting ever becomes a problem, Realme's Magic Glow 2.0, their lights are easy to activate, letting users adjust the fill lights, color tones, and level of brightness to match your needs. Now, good photos and videos are one and the same almost when it comes to the Realme 15 Pro 5G. And given that processing power is needed to yield good results. And this explains why the Realme 15 Pro 5G comes equipped with a Qualcomm Snapdragon 7 Gen 4 5G processor. One that's able to deliver peak performance when needed, from editing videos, photos, and even down to other things for school, for work, and even for games. And since we're talking about power, this phone, the Realme 15 Pro 5G, is actually powered by a 7,000 milliamp hour battery. And that's now much larger than the usual 5,000 milliamps that we used to see in previous models. This large battery allows all-day use on a single charge and is easy to top off, getting back to 100% from zero in just 61 minutes with 80 watts of Super VOOC charging. Camera features have also been improved on the Realme 15 Pro 5G via Realme UI 6.0's latest updates. Now, from AI Eraser to AI Ultra Clarity, this time we've also included two new things, which is a little bit of a tool for you guys to create more shots in terms of creativity, and these are the following. Introducing realme's AI Party Mode. Now, this mode uses algorithms to intelligently improve skin tones, clarity, and shadows for an overall better shot. This mode also comes with 2 unique filters that can be applied to the shots taken for a party vibe, starburst, and hearts. The next one is AI Edit Genie. This feature has 2 functions, the first of which being able to intelligently suggest and enhance photos on their own or on its own with 1 click or tap. The second function is actually voice-controlled editing, which lets users dictate what edits they want to happen on their photos or their images and leave AI to do its work. This actually supports 20 languages, including English and Filipino. And other features that the Realme 15 Pro 5G has would be its slim design, 144Hz quad-curve plus AMOLED display, a 7,000 millimeter squared cooling system, a customizable pulse light for notifications, and Realme's GT Boost as well for a very well-rounded experience. This phone will come in 2 colors, flowing silver and velvet green. Now, we move on to the Realme 15 5G. This phone packs a lot of the good things that the bigger brother has, including the same battery, the same 7,000 millimeter squared cooling system, the same customizable pulse light, Magic Glow 2.0, slim design, the same AI camera features, and Realme's GT Boost as well, plus a 144Hz display, but this time in a flat orientation. The key differences between the two lie in the Realme 15 5G's dual 50-megapixel AI cameras, capable of capturing 4K video at 30 frames per second for both the back and the front. The main rear camera utilizes a Sony IMX882 sensor with OIS, and the selfie camera is identical to the one found on the Pro variant. The wide angle that it has on the rear is a 112 8-megapixel shooter that still captures very good detail. And this phone, in terms of power, runs on a MediaTek Dimensity 7300 Plus processor, having the capacity to handle the phone's photo and video capabilities, as well as its multitasking and gaming performance. This will come in Silk Pink and Soot Titanium for its color options. The next phone in the series is one to stay tuned out for, because this is called the Realme 15T 5G. A phone with a 7,000 milliamp hour battery, 60 watts of SuperVOOC charging, dual 50-megapixel AI cameras, and a MediaTek Dimensity 6400 Max processor. And so, dear friends and partners, this is the Realme 15 Series 5G. But that is not all that we'll be tackling today, as we have a new wearable coming your way. And this is what I'm exactly wearing on my left arm. This is called the Realme Watch 5. This feature-packed smartwatch is Realme's latest addition to its AIoT lineup and lets adventure meet accuracy. The Realme Watch 5 boasts an impressive 14-day battery life, comprehensive and accurate sports and health monitoring, and features a compass and independent GPS, supporting 5 GNSS or Global Navigation satellite systems. This watch also is IP68 dust and water resistance rated and features a large and bright display for easy use. All right, those are the products. But let's get down to the pricing. The Realme 15 Pro 5G will retail for a price of 27,999 pesos for its 12 plus 256 gigabyte variant, and 30,999 pesos for its 12 plus 512 gigabyte variant. Meanwhile, the Realme 15 5G will retail for 23,999 pesos for its 12 plus 256 gigabyte variant. These two models are now available for pre-order until September 26. And for those who register, they will get an exclusive bundle including a TechLife Smart Band Fit, TechLife Clip-On Buds 2, and a 1-year screen damage protection plan worth up to 3,897 pesos upon claiming. In addition to all of that, if you pre-order via our official installment partner Home Credit, you can get an additional 500 pesos off the SRP of any of these two Realme 15 Series 5G smartphones. And they will also be available through a 0% installment plan for up to 18 months. Those who purchase any of these two models from September 27 to October 5 will also be able to get a TechLife Smart Band Fit worth 1,599 pesos. For offline also on retail, we do have a special lucky envelope activity that will be done on the first 2 weekends following our first selling at select Realme concept stores, and this is from September 27 to 28 and October 3 to October 5. For this activity, customers can join by purchasing any of these two products and follow the activity mechanics, play the game for a chance to win additional freebies, including a Realme Pad X, Realme Pad, TechLife Smartwatch L1, or TechLife Handheld Fan Turbo. And for those who like to go online shopping, if you were able to claim your 1,000 peso voucher from September 9 to 15, you're able to use them on top of the discounted offers that the Realme 15 Series 5G will be available for. With the Realme 15 5G as low as 18,999 pesos, plus a free Realme Buds Air 7 worth 2,999 pesos in limited quantities on Realme's TikTok shop. Then, the Realme 15 Pro 5G will be available for 20,999 pesos and 23,999 pesos respectively, plus a free Realme Watch S2, depending on the variant, for up to 4,499 pesos in worth on our Shopee flagship store. Lastly, our latest wearable device from Realme's AIoT lineup, the Realme Watch 5, will retail for 3,299 pesos and will be available at official Realme stores nationwide. For those who want to get this online, however, you can grab yours at 400 pesos off, and you can get it via our Shopee flagship store or at Realme TikTok shop. And even up to 800 pesos off in terms of discounts when you purchase it bundled with any of the two Realme 15 Series 5G smartphones from September 27 onwards. So, there you have it. The official offers for the Realme 15 Series 5G and the Realme Watch 5. Squad, grab yours now, and together, let's make it real.
Thank you very much, Sir Jim. Diba? That was a deep dive into the Realme 15 Series 5G. Truly, this lineup shows how Realme continues to push boundaries and make innovation real and accessible for every Filipino. Now, before we continue with what everyone is waiting for, I'd like to invite back on stage Mr. Jackie Chen, Miss Amelia Liu, Mr. Jim Gayo, Miss Patty Gonzalez, and our special guests, Stephen Cappuccino, Charlene San Pedro, and Doc Z to come up on stage for a quick photo opportunity. Let's capture this moment and live for real. Again, thank you very much to our executives and our special guests, our content creators, our KOLs for the Realme 15 Series 5G. A warm round of applause for Realme. And of course, our KOLs, again, bringing us another way to enjoy life and live for real. As they say, all good things must come to an end, but not with realme. That wraps up the launch of the realme 15 Series 5G. On behalf of the team, thank you very much for joining us in this unforgettable celebration of innovation. Thank you very much for having me. It was a pleasure to witness the launch of the realme 15 Series 5G. Once again, the name is Tito Mikey, and let's make every moment count, unscripted, unfiltered, and truly lived for real. Have a good night, everyone.